Hi everyone, welcome to this short video where I'm going to show you how to make a card using one of our Blockbuster toppers. We're going to be using our Snowy Perch from the Winter Wishes Luxury Topper Collection. So I have my cardstocks, I have some silver mirror and I have some snowfall acetate. I think we're going to make a little A5 card with this one. So I'm going to start off by cutting my mirror down to A5 in size, and then we're going to go with our printed cardstock, and I'm going to cut that just slightly smaller, just taking 2 notches off the measurements so that we get a nice edge to our card. So that is going to fit on there like so. Then we're going to bring in our snowfall acetate, and I'm going to trim this down to size. Now because this is A5 in size, we need to cut it the other way around. So I'm going to cut this to the width of an A5, and then I'm going to add an extra 1/2 inch on, so that will be 8 3/4. Next we're going to use our scoreboard, and we are going to take our snowfall acetate and score it at 1/2 inch. And then we can start to build up the base for our card. So just scoring your acetate really nicely across there. I'm just going to bring in some of our double-sided tape, and I'm going to just stick that to the inside of our card, and then we're going to score that again, and I'm going to place another piece on the opposite side of our card. So just removing the backing off your tape, I'm going to place this straight onto our silver mirror like so. So just lining that up until you've got the base of your card. So you'll have the mirror on the front and that gorgeous snowfall acetate. So let's peel back this tape now. We're going to add a few more strips on our card, and then we're going to place this design over the top to hide all of those workings. So just placing that on the back of our mirror, and then we can fold this over and score that down, and that is our card base ready to go. Now for the toppers, I'm going to use this beautiful bracket label, so just popping that out of the topper sheet, and I'm going to place that up here, and then I'm going to use the sentiment that says like a snowflake. Like snowflakes are unique. Like snowflakes, you are unique and beautiful. So that is going to go just over that side there. So let's take our frames out from here, and I think we're going to use a mixture of foam pads and tape to stick this down. So we'll put these out nice and flat. Let's go with our super skinny tape for our middle frame, and we'll place that all the way around the outside here. Just following the shape of your frame. Until you reach the stop, and then we are going to use our nice strip foam pads for the outer frame. So I'm just going to run those all the way around again. Until that's fully covered. And then we'll just trim that little bit off of there. And we can use our large square foam pads to go onto our topper image itself. So just place those centrally down the middle of your frame. So then we can get sticking. Always start off with your largest frame, so then you know that when it comes to popping all of the bits on, that there's enough space for everything else to go on. So I'm going to place that on this side of my card here, and then we'll go to our smaller frame, just removing our tape. That's going to fit in the middle here. So just lay that into that spacing, and then once we have that lead flat and in place, we can add our gorgeous topper. So just popping that around, place in your topper, and then we're going to add our sentiment using those large foam pads again. So popping that nice and centrally on there, and then we'll add our sentiment just in place, and then there you go.